Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Russell Cup Playoffs. The road to three-peat starts now for Team Green. The Bradford Rattlers welcome tonight to bring out their playoff debut this season. It's the Knights of Meaford, who are coming off a sweep in round one against the West Nipissing Lynx. They won that series in a shootout, and the one man to beat for the Knights of Meaford is going to be their starting goaltender tonight, Karim Agzamov. Put up a 2.4 goals against and a save percentage of .947. He made the series-winning save in the shootout, clinching the Knights a second-round berth, and they meet up against their old rivals in the Bradford Rattlers. Rattlers haven't played in a week and a half. Knights are coming off a grueling two-game hard-fought series against the Lynx. We'll see if leg rust plays into factor for Team Green. The Knights of Meaford already played. They're up and ready to go. Nikita Rubchenko gets the start for the Bradford Rattlers, and the Russell Cup playoffs for Team Green is underway as Jonathan Wennis takes a huge reverse hit going down. Lindquist throws one right back after his man going down. Jacob Kalina getting rocked by the check. Comes back to the blue line with Hoffman, trying to play it back down onto the boards. Can't do so. Kalina leaving it back for Wennis, who can pump it further for Lindquist away from him. Corner boards play. Carlson got a hit there in front by Gilbert. It's going to be Lindquist playing it back to the blue line, but Wennis can see that puck being trickled back into his own end and make a quick on play for Hoffman, who can rattle it back aside for Hoffman once more. Quick up finds Lindquist. Lost his man there, and it's pocket pick there, and it's Anders Bunzeniks. 101 points in the season. Got it across there. Carlson couldn't snap it home. Got slashed on the play. Play will continue. He still has it. Isaac Carlson. Not Damien. That's a shot there. Agzamov the pad save. Carlson takes down his men going down. Jonathan Wick trying to start it back up, or Christensen rather. Losing it for Jacob Belisle. A quick up for Pavlenko, and a regather for Matt Babinetz hits center and dumps in for Borisov going after it. Borisov lays the body on his man, Belisle. Try to curl and drag move, can't get it out of the zone. It's Elliot Grondin, can't shovel it firm. Pavlenko, backhand shot and miss. Garek can go back into the corner. Belisle and Arvid Malm after him. Borisov a good pickup. He's able to get it across. Nice reception for Munetz. Got away from Wick. Munetz got it in front there, trying to find his man Belisle in front of the net. Two defenders watching over him. Grondin being 1-6 and white. Garek stretch pass. Will play off the bank. Pavlenko keeps it in. Shot there was blocked on the way. The former Bradford Bull, Jaden Bull, after it. 2 and white here tonight. Leaving it for Wick. Getting ridden off the puck there by Malm without a stick. Has to go back to retrieve. And a flutter up through center made by Matvey Munetz, confined back to Garek. No Kevin Demules for the Knights of Meaford. A huge loss. Got injured in game 2 in their first round meeting between West Nipissing. Nate Dixon can slide it back across behind the netminder Agzamov. It's Woletsky pinned up by 2 players on the Knights. Dixon back for the blue line. Orkov, his drive is caught out of the air by Agzamov. 12 wins on the year for the young netminder from Russia, the 19-year-old, starting in 24 games, 3.9 goals against and a save percentage of .900 flat on the dot. Mattis Jonas leads all Knights of Meaford's in the playoffs with 4 points. He has 4 assists in the 2 games up in West Nipissing. Dixon can see that puck trying to force his way out of the zone. He'll get some help by Heretsky, and a chip up down by Woletsky with Aaron Stemper racing after his man. Sends his man down in Crotier. It comes back to the blue line. Heretsky, his clearing attempt hit Pavlenko in front there, and so it's Beer trying to swat it back away for the former Rattler, Christophs Kirkmeyer. 97 here tonight. His line heads off on a change. The Gilbert line comes back on. Defenseman hitting center and dumping back in, and a tag up defensively for the Knights. Mesakov trying to locate that puck and steered out of the zone. A hard chip pass went behind the skates of Lucinius. Woletsky leaving it for Heretsky, and it's slapped back in there by Lucinius, who got dumped there by Gilbert. Kalina hard on the puck there is Zakharov, leaving it for Mesakov. Quick shot there by Leonson. Or I checked that Lucinius, and it's paddled away by Agzamov. William Hoffman can get it to his countryman defense partner and Jonathan Wennis. A quick up over the stick of Zakharov, laid it there at center. Kalina a backpedal and a trickle on for his defense partner there. Derek Langton pinned up there by Lucinius. Rene Knapp can leave it across for Kalina, 13 in white. Behind the netminder for the Knights, and leave it for Christensen and a tap away for Knapp. The defenseman Kalina joins the rush offensively. His fluttering shot wide of the netminder Radchenko. 16 minutes remaining here in this first period of play. Look at a dangerous play thrown out by Anders Bunsenix, and he's going to have to backpedal or wait and find that puck as it comes right in front of the net mouth. Jonas' shot there, and it's blocked by the skate of Wenis. Pocket pick there of Jonas, and it's going to be cleared away by the Finnish native Tomas Lucinius. Grondin a hard snap, missing his man Langton. The opportunistic Bunsenix on a cross-seam pass from Lindquist, trying to find Carlson. One too many passes there as Jonas. A long stretch pass, and it's Christensen, and this shot is flagged down by Radchenko. Great action to start this second round, game 1 of the Russell Cup playoffs. The Rattlers' quest for 3 straight championships begins here tonight. The Bunsenix line will stay on for head coach Dave Mooney, leaving it for Carlson. Trying to backpedal his way out of the zone. Got it to a free area, but only player near was a Knights of Meaford player in white. Pavlenko missed his man Carlson on that pass. That one will be called on an icing call for Team Green. 15:24 to go here in period number 1. A scoreless tie at 0 from the BWG here in Bradford. That's the Knights of Meaford bench you are hearing right now. They have been into it since the start of warm-up. They can win a clean face-off in the O-zone. Shot went wide to the netminder Radchenko. Blue line play, it's correct. Waiting for that puck to follow up to him, but it's going to be Pavlenko to backpedal into his own end for Lindquist, and a stretch up can find Carlson. Isaac Carlson coming back in, and a shot there, and he got the glass. Puck rattles back the other way for the Knights. It's Christensen playing the body as Nets went away from him. Christensen centering feed, slot zone chance there, save Radchenko. Puck is loose, it comes back to the blue line, picked off there by Bunsenix, who gets tripped up, but no call. Bolduc, the one who crashed into Andres there. Pass picked off there by Nikita Pavlenko. He can skate his way back in, shoveling it right into the paraphernalia of one player, Garek, and a face-off upcoming here. We got a penalty upcoming. Ethan Gilbert from St. George, Quebec. 64 points on the year for him in 41 games played. The 18-year-old, the guilty party here, goes off for slashing, and so the Team Green power play that's been 24% all year long gets to go to work here right now. 51 power play goals in the regular season. None will be more important than coming into these playoffs. Jonathan Wenis from Munetz and plays it back. Munetz a shot there and a kick save made for Examov. Puck stays loose. Bolduc gets pinned up there by Brendan Walensky, the second line unit for the power play for the Rattlers on the ice right now. It's Wick and Bolduc doing a good job just pinning that puck up against the boards. It's going to be Matvey Munetz's puck to play from the blue line. Jonathan Wenis returned it. They'll play catch again. Munetz, Wenis. Curls over the seam, nearly lost it. Will switch spots, and his blistering shot there missed wide. Brendan Walensky, 17 in green. Leaving it for Carlson. Wenis. Matvey Munetz. Corner boards play, leaving it. Wenis again. They're snapping around. These Rattlers are. Up top it comes to Artem Borisov. He has a lane. He'll shoot that one, but it's blocked in front. It's cleared back down the length of the ice. Renee Knapp, or check that, Langton. A good job blocking the shot and firing it down. A minute left on the power play, and the top line unit comes out for Team Green. Matvey Munetz, the puck handler. Now you see him at the right portion of your screen, moving from right to left. A drop for Carlson and a line change. Hoffman, the 1D man on. Arvid Malm takes it. The former captain took a funny bounce off the stanchion, but it comes right to Grondin. Can't clear the zone. Kalina will try on his second effort, and it does get sent down the length of the ice, but the whistle sounds. And it looks to be a mistake on the official. Face-off will come back to center. Still 37 seconds on the Rattlers power play. The Knights of Meaford coach trying to get an explanation from one of the near officials. Puck getting set to drop between Arvid Malm and Angie Christensen. A short-handed chance there for Christensen right off the face-off, and a good active stick for William Hoffman, deflecting that one up and out of play. He had a seeing eye shot. He was practicing his one-timers in warm-up. It was he and Colby McClellan practicing their one-timers in the same spot Alex Ovechkin does for a right-handed shooting player. And let me tell you, those guys can rip it, especially on the power play. Do not be taking any sort of penalties against this Knights of Meaford team. They can definitely kill you in a hurry. You're looking at Hoffman, still 20 on the power play, leaving it. Arvid Malm doesn't have a shooting lane, will crisscross with Lindquist. Lindquist can give it. William Hoffman will go to the corner for Anders Bunzeniks. He'll curl wide and make a draw pass. Hoffman had to skate up back into it, and he can play it cross seam for Lindquist. He and Carlson switch spots in the puck. Power play is over. One man out of the box. It's Carlson. Back in front. Lindquist, the shot there got squibbed wide. Grondin leaving it, tying down Arvid Malm there and pinning up against the boards. It's Carlson. Net has come loose from the Knights of goalie. As that one by Bunzeniks off the mask of Aksamov. The net is still loose behind the netminder, donning 50. Arvid Malm still keeping the pressure on for these Bradford Rattlers. A turnaround pass there by Bunzeniks didn't go his way, and so it's Christensen to start up for the Knights of Meaford, trying to get around Lindquist and won't get around Arvid Malm. Rattlers need to get another defenseman on. Lindquist comes off, Pavlenko comes on. Arvid Malm trying to do it himself, and a good separation by Crotier. Stretch pass, and it's Carlson. Can't get a trigger pull in time. Ianalo can skate away for the Knights. 44 in white. Hits the right part of center. Dumps in. Chases his own attempt. Matvei Minets can play it on his backhand. Not out of the zone. A good pinch effort made by Garek. Colin McNally tied up there by Matvei Minets. He played it on the side of the net. Pavlenko will just leave it for his netminder. Takes a big check coming down by McNally, and that's going to draw a crowd. McNally with a full head of steam making his way towards Anders Bunzeniks. A risky play for Anders there. He made the right decision, just letting the netminder Radchenko take care of that. Gilbert on the draw. He lines up against the Rattlers captain Aaron Stemper, the native of Milan, France. Lipsky hard snap pass looking for Dixon, can connect with him. Rattlers captain back after it. McNally and Stemper going down on a check by Gilbert. Rene Knapp plays it to the blue line, not out. Pavlenko good keep into the line. It's Walensky there trying to work it back for Dixon, and he spots him here. 20 in green, Nate Dixon leaving it for Walensky, tied up against the boards by Garek. Stemper, he's trying to pick the pocket of his men, but it was two Knights on one Rattler. Numbers advantage to the Knights, and they nearly still can't get the puck out of the zone. Pavlenko from the corner, looking at his options in the slot zone chance there. Stemper had his pocket picked there by Christensen, and Bolduc trying to start it back for the Knights, but it's fired right back in by Nikita Pavlenko, and a line change on for Team Green. Garek stretch pass looking for a Jonas, flagged away by Heretsky, and so it's retreated back by Orkov. A quick up, Masakov, big reverse hit at center. Zakharov going back into the corner. Masakov's hard shot blistered up top of the net. Aksamov had to duck out of the way as that one is flooded up by Heretsky, and Christensen up and out of play. You can use your rewind feature on your YouTube right now. I highly recommend going back 30 seconds and watching that reverse hit. Wow, what a big one from Masakov. The fourth big hit in this contest, and we're not even halfway through this first period. Jaden Bull, or Jordan. Oh no, it's Jaden, my apologies. Knights are back in, it's Wick, a fanning shot, one player going down. Christensen trying to stuff it in. Jonathan Wick played it on his backhand, looking for Bull, can't connect. Comes back to the blue line, kept alive by Grondin. No, it's going to bobble back out, and a forced pass to be tipped in by Wick. Icing would have been waved off regardless. Roman Orkov, a stretch pass, looking for Lucinius, too far behind him. At center is Christensen, he'll dump in off of Zakharov, and he'll pump it back for Jacob Belisle. A sweeping effort made by Orkov, plays it off the boards. Wick after Belisle. Lost the handle as Jaden Bull's all over the puck right now. He flagged it across to Jonas. Jonas, a nice stutter move. His hot shot there, testing Radchenko with the blocker. Played away for Belisle, and he could start his way back up. It's a 3-on-4, but a beautiful move there, keeping his team onside, and they still keep it on, but Belisle had it forked away by the former Rattler and Christoph Kirkmeyer. Arvid Malm stepped into there by Crotier. Garek lost the puck handler there, and so it's Kirkmeyer to pop it back loose. Borsov trying to flag it down, can't do so. It's Garek there getting tripped up, no call on the play. Borisov took his man into the corner. It settled back down to the defensive end by Jonathan Wennis. You see him there. A quick up for Borisov and a tap in and a chase after by Everett Malm. Overskating the puck there was Crozier, who lays a big check on Belle-Isle, who pops right back up. Malm across to Borisov, going wide as Borisov, a shot there, and it's blocked by Deere. Wennis pumps it back for Borisov in return for Jonathan Wennis. His shot there stopped. Rebound, it's loose, and it's covered up there by Agzamov. Great action so far here in this first period of play. 8:42 to go here in period one. It's still a scoreless tie at 0 from the Bradford West Scrolingberry Arena. Ozone face-off to be taken by Anders Bunzeniks. Unable to pull it back, and the Knights of Meaford here in this first period, a lot of face-off wins, and especially when it matters in the D zone. You get that puck and you just get it out. Lindquist, you saw him nearly have a chance at goal, and he's going to have another one there. Has one man wide in Carlson. Unable to locate him here. A backpedal there by Lindquist, given away for NG Christensen. 67 points on the year from the man from also Norway in just 36 games played. Kalina from his skate to stick, trying to play it back along, but he's pressured off the puck there by Pavlenko, and so Christensen dogging after the puck against Bunzeniks. Munet's fluttered up, and it's caught there, but no, they're going to say with a high stick. Carlson arguing it was at his waist level. This allows the faceoff to come back inside the offensive zone for the Knights. You mentioned their good faceoff abilities here. You have another key one here, an offensive zone faceoff, and you have your leading point getter in the playoffs to take this faceoff in Matis Jonas. Can't pull it back. A good win for Bunzeniks, and it's skyrocketed out of the zone by Pavlenko, settling for Langton's puck into his corner. Langton and Kalina do a switch, and they catch back the pass. Langton, the Quebec native, overskated the puck and has come back for Carlson, leaving it under Bunzeniks. A shot there. Agzamov the save, and he can locate the rebound. A new-looking combination for Team Green. Dixon was on there for some time with Carlson and Bunzeniks. Normally we see Oliver Lindquist, but he already went off on a change a little bit earlier. Ozone face-off for Team Green. The captain Aaron Stemper with 7:42 to go here in the first. Matis Jonas opposes him. A clean face-off win for the captain. Heretsky from Woledzki plays it into the corner. Dixon there, and a tie up there with Grondin. Trying to fork that puck, but takes another funny hop off the stanchion. Trying to clear the zone is Bull, and he can't do so. Dixon had a check coming his way, and that was Bolduc, 95 in white, laid the body onto him. Roman Orkov can go D-to-D. Heretsky there missed his man Woledzki, but icing will be waved off. Dixon after the puck now with Bolduc. Stemper got a shoulder put into him by Bolduc, and he can tap it back along for Dixon. Takes a look and goes back into the corner. Had one man open, and Orkov on the blue line doesn't use him here. Elects to go back in deep. Doing good for Team Green now. They still have possession. As I say that, hops over the stick of Aaron Stemper. Orkov to set it all back up for Team Green. A tip in there by Dixon, allowing some line changes on. Masakov, Wennis, and Hoffman, the three new players. Jonas can't clear the zone. It's Hoffman. His shot, good block by the stick of Bull, but they both overskated the puck. Shot back along by Woledzki into the trapper of Karim Agzamov, and he'll make no mistake with 6:37 to go here in the first period. Still tied up at 0 here. Harvard Malm, NG Christensen. Pull away in possession for the Knights if they can regather it, and they might have a 3-on-2 if they can hurry. They pump it back around Jonathan Wennis, and a hopping effort for Christensen. Hard on the puck as both of them go down. Graydon Ianalo doing work down low as a forward, listed as a defenseman, slotting into a forward role as he lays the body on Hoffman, and he'll pull him back down to the ground, and Wennis takes a piece of his man going down. I'm surprised no call on that play. Puck at center, shot back in by Garek. Ianalo will skate up to that puck, he and Hoffman, as one man will backpedal away. Hoffman leaving it for his countryman Jonathan Wennis, who plays it back, and a reverse hit by Wennis. Didn't really have to do much. Harvard Mom twists his way back in. A drop pass. Here's Christensen tapping his stick on the ice, disguising himself as a Rattler, and he is in. His shot there, and it went wide of Redchenko. McNally leaving it for Christensen, leaving the puck going into the corner. He got ridden off the puck there by Matvei Munetz. Nikita Pavlenko with 5:30 to go here. He'll try himself from defense to offense. Pavlenko a ripper, and it just screamed wide. Deer trying to clear the zone, but it's blocked there by Zakharov. Good play by 28 in green. Lays the body on Deer. Puck comes near to the half boards. McClellan trying to loft that puck out of the zone, and he'll do so here. It nearly comes to Gilbert. He's going to have to skate back after it, but Tomas Lucinius there in a good forward positioning there, leaving it for Pavlenko. Nearly broken away from him, and a foot race after from McNollan and Munetz. Gilbert, his shot there, patted away by Radchenko into the corner. Matvei Munetz trying to scoop that one out of the zone, and he'll skate it up himself. Watched every step of the way by Jaden Bull, and he cuts in a shot there, and it's forked wide. Gilbert, a tap along, and it's Matis Jonas. 9 and white, we told you look after him. Heretsky is able to block that one away and swat it into the corner with a purpose by Radchenko. Flag down, goes behind the net. Matvei Munetz can skate into that one. 26 in green, just behind his man Tomas Lucinius, and it's slapped back in. Radchenko forced to come out. Gretzky too far away from Masakov. This does have enough for icing, and it will be waved off by Grondin. Calm saucer pass and a stick lift by Christensen, allowing that puck to go away from Kirk Meyer, but the Knights are offside prior to the puck coming in. 4:04 to go here in the first, and what an entertaining period it's been. Hopefully you viewers at home having a good time tuning into some Russell Cup hockey action. Let us know in the chat where you're tuning in here for tonight's contest. We love seeing where people are tuning into these games. Love seeing that demographic. Please let us know in the chat. You're looking at Oliver Lindquist coming back in. Snap a shot just wide. Langton leaving it for Gilbert. Does clear the zone. It will go for icing unless it comes to Radchenko, but it'll just go wide of the Russian netminder. Hoffman being held up a little bit. You can make a case for a call going that way, but referee noticed it's playoff hockey. They're going to let the boys play. Carlson trying to drop it across, but it's sticked away by Aksamov to the corner. Jonathan Wenis knocked his man down, but it's going to be Carlson protecting himself and the puck to leave it for Anders Bunzeniks, but Lindquist was engaging offensively as Bunzeniks put the pass just a little bit too far behind the young Swede. Speaking of Swede, you're looking at William Hoffman at the right portion of your screen. A quick up for Bunzeniks and his hard snap pass back along. We'll find another Swede and Jonathan Wenis. Grote for the Knights. In his own end, a 2-on-2 boards battle goes away from Garek, and he's going to skate back after it into the corner. 74 in white for the Knights, or 77, I beg your pardon. Oh no, a check from behind by Dixon. One man going down, but thankfully Garek popped right back up. Both officials had their arms way up in the air to signal that penalty. And hopefully for the Rattlers' sake, it's only going to be a 2-minute. It looks like that will be the official call on Nate Dixon. He will sit 2 minutes for checking from behind. Knights of Meaford had a 14% power play success rate all year long. 46 power play goals to their name. That one just going by Jonas, and he had to hustle in the back stretch as here comes Walensky shorthanded. Walensky as Aksamov came way out of the crease to cut down the angle and denied Walensky on any sort of offense coming. Aksamov nearly came out to the face-off circle. How far he came down to cut the angle. Look at an offensive face-off here, shorthanded. The captain, Aaron Stemper, trying to locate that puck, trying to pry it away from Gilbert, but Aaron Stemper still with possession of the puck. He has one defenseman back out of the zone into the neutral. That's Pavlenko. Would have been smart to give it to him. Backpedal a little bit and just float it back down and kill lots of time on the power play doing so. Easier said than done up here. Pavlenko finds the boards, but not out of the zone. Gilbert on a shot there coming, and it's gloved there by Kalina. His shot there just over the net of Radchenko. Christensen with it. He ran into one-man Stemper, and then Waletsky's able to clear it back out of the zone. What a penalty-killing unit so far for Team Green, especially Brendan Walensky. Hats off to him. Christensen gains entry, plays it off the boards, and it's Gilbert. 15 in white from the corner, got away from Stemper, and a drop pass found Wick. Wick up top, Kalina. His long shot there, saved by Radchenko into the corner. Matvei Minet's the only one there, and he's able to fire it down the length of the ice, and a much-needed line change for the four penalty killers donning green. The penalty kill almost seems like a power play unit with Lindquist, Carlson, Hoffman, and Wennes. Christoph Kirkmeyer, the former Bradford Rattler, hits center and dumps in. Jonathan Wennes will pump it back for William Hoffman. 30 to go on the power play, and he's able to find the netminder Examov on a cross-rink dump-in. Garek with 20 to go on the man advantage. 77 in white dons his way through center, trying to go wide on Carlson, and he's able to backpedal into the opposite corner. Kirkmeyer trying to flag it down, and he has it now to the blue line, and they're snapping it. Garek, his shot there blocked by Hoffman, and he can spear it out of the zone. JR announces the final minute of play here in this first period. Jonas plays it right to Dixon, who just came out of the box. Lindquist can find Dixon with those fresh legs. He can cut wide. Dixon going towards the net there, and he shot it off the side of the net. Lindquist with Dixon still trying to hound that puck into the zone. Deere can't fork it away. It's flexed back along for the play of Garek. He and Dixon will meet up there, and got a piece of his man was Dixon. Carlson trying to peel it back into the zone, and Dixon still in a mix-up, just trying to head off to the bench. 20 to go in the period, and that one will be waved off, so no icing on the play. 18 to go here in this first period of play. You're looking at Nikita Pavlenko, a stretch pass and a good reception for Bunzeniks, a little too far behind Arvid Mom. Minet's fanning on that pass. Here comes Christensen with Deere in front there, trying to locate him, but the pass went too far behind him. 2 seconds and one, and that's how we will conclude 20 minutes of regulation play here from the BWG here in Bradford for round 2, game 1 of the Russell Cup playoffs. We'll be back in 14 minutes time for the second period of play after this. second period set to get underway here from the BWG here in Bradford here in this game 1, round 2. A scoreless tie at 0 still. Gotta think we're gonna have an icebreaker here, maybe even early here in this second period of play. Both teams generating some offense. Both teams really in that first period more of a feeling out process. We saw a lot of big hits thrown on early in the period. We're going to see if they can pick up here in the second. Both teams lining up at center. Bunzeniks against Beer to start the second period. And it's a face-off win for the Knights as Langton can peel it back from his defenseman Kalina. Missed his man up in front, Christensen, so one man going across was Bunzeniks on the fresh ice. The puck not really cooperating for the players on right now. Kick out of the zone there by Kalina, and a good second effort there, keeping the zone. Might have a chance here with a testing shot there, is blocked by Hoffman. Christensen try to fork it back across to the blue line, but it's picked off by Carlson. Jonathan Wennes can pump it back down along for William Hoffman. 12 in green, a long stretch pass can find Lindquist. One man coming up the gut is Carlson, and a 3-on-2 for Bradford. It's Lindquist, a shot there off the crossbar. Examov quickly jumping on the rebound. That one rang iron. You could hear it all the way up here. Some players on the Rattler bench shot their arms way up in the air thinking it was in. It hit the post and went down. Examov jumping across on the rebound. At an early chance for Oliver Lindquist, not even 40 seconds into this period. Arvid Momsland comes right out. Jonas will oppose him on the face-off, and it's Arvid a clean win. It's Borisov, his shot there, scores! Martin Borisov gets the playoff scoring started for Team Green. They lead 1-0. They are off and running. Talked about it earlier. As soon as the puck drop, a possibility of an early strike from Team Green. They get it within the first minute of the second period, and they lead this game 1, round 2, 1-0. Can skate back into that one as Garek weaves his way through center. Gains into the zone there, worked over there by Stemper. Can't clear the zone, it's Jonas. A quick bump down low for Wick, trying to locate Jonas. Can't find him there as Jonathan Wick plays it across for Jaden Bull. Back to the blue line, it's going to be Garek. His low shot kicked out by Radchenko. Letsky can whip it back around, it's Jonas keeping the play alive. Rattlers having a tough time trying to clear the zone. Grondin will force it back towards the front there. It's blocked by the shin pad of Orkov, and Dixon can play it from his backhand to the captain, Aaron Stemper. He chips and chases around Garek, trying to get body position. Puts a body and a shoulder into his man Garek going down. Defenseman switching spots, and Orkov trying to get a change off for his Jonathan Wennes, William Hoffman's countryman and defense partner. Can retrieve that puck coming from William. Zakharov in a quick up. William Hoffman still in the defensive zone. Long stretch pass can find its way to Masakov. Masakov a centering pass through, trying to locate Wennes, one away from him. Grondin into the corner. Tomas Lucinius keeping that puck there, but it's going to be Christensen from center, gaining his way into the zone. A curl and drag and a good stick there made by Hoffman, taking the body on Christensen. Wennes played it across for his countryman, and it's Lucinius there, 55 in green. Good play by Jobin Dorr to get that puck into the corner for Wennes. Ran into one man, and Christensen has Dorr to work with here, but he'll flutter it right back on goal. Radchenko a test save, and he threw it back into the corner. Hoffman, 3 Rattlers against 2 Knights of Meaford players. A high stick by the Rattlers on the Knights there, but no penalty on the call. Masakov trying to go wide on Bolduc. Masakov a chip shot there. Examov the stave. He was tied up right along the post. Zakharov back into the corner. He and Crotier take a body on each other, but it's Masakov, 19 in green, into the corner. Stops up and plays it right back to the front of the net, and Examov can get it with his glove, and no further play. Arden Borisov had 21 goals in the regular season, make that 1 for the Russell Cup playoffs. He got it all started here for Team Green. 17 minutes to go, and that's where we currently stand, 1-0 Team Green. I'm just now noticing it's the Knights of Meaford on the score clock that says 1-0. Rattlers still trying to keep possession in the offensive zone. They do, but it's Kirk Meyer throwing the body on one man, getting that puck out of the zone. Pavlenko unable to keep it. They're going to try this face-off just outside of the Knights of Meaford end, right in front of the Rattlers bench. The Isaac Carlson line comes out as you're looking at Bunsen-Eakes against Deer on the face-off, 81 against 18. Deer can skate back into it, lost an edge going down, and so Christensen trying to locate that one behind the net. Pavlenko takes one man down, and so it's going to be Lindquist, a long stretch for Carlson up the middle. You'll find Bunsen-Eakes in a 3-on-2 coming for Team Green. Bunsen-Eakes goes between his legs from his back end, trying to chip it back over the pad of Examov. He's able to read the angle. It was 16-20, an offensive zone face-off again for the Bradford Rattlers, but we know how good the Knights have been on the face-off. Don't get too comfortable in this territory. The former captain of last year's Cup-winning team, Arvid Malm, 16 and green. On the face-off, Deer can pump it back, and again, a good defensive face-off win for the Knights. Belle Isle trying to get that puck down deep, but it's Malm on the second effort. Can't do so, but Malm touches up, but they are offside. Malm and Jonas on the face-off in the neutral zone. It's Jonas with the skate, pumping it on back to his defenseman Garek. DDD for Grondin. Grondin can move his way through center and dump it back in. Jonathan Wenitz, that goes into his corner. Jaden Bull can locate that puck and try to get it to the blue line, where it's Garek there, getting a shot just wide of the netminder Radchenko. Long stretch pass goes up and out of play from Arten Borisov, who lofted it right into the rafters. This puck will stay inside the Bradford Rattlers zone. Just 15:43 to go here in the second period. Bradford can win that face-off into the corner. Bull going after the puck handler, but it's going to be the latest goal scorer, Borisov. A quick up just out of reach of Malm, but he's able to get it now. Arvid Malm coming back in, shoots that one, and Examov can get it with the pad. Malm back after it, try to work it back to the front. Belle Isle embracing the check coming from Jonas. Malm trying to put one man down as he was in the way of the puck lane. Bull got it across to Grondin, and it's going to be Garek there, 77 in white. Aswick on the far side, can't use him here. Borisov puts the body onto him, but it's Jaden Bull coming right towards the goal mouth. Save, rebound, it comes loose. Radchenko to save it, still lying there. And the Rattlers can finally escape it out of their own end, with Arten Borisov leading the way, and he fires that one up and deflecting off of Crotier and up and out of play. And the Knights of Meaford cannot believe they didn't get the tying goal right there. Captain Aaron Stemper's line will come out to answer for Team Green. He centers the line with Walensky and Dixon. Pavlenko and Minetz, a pair of Russians on the blue line. For the Rattlers, a long shot from an awkward angle got blocked in front. McClellan trying to skate it out of his own end from the neutral. He'll pump a backhanded chase after his own dump-in attempt. Walensky will get it across for Matvei Minetz. A fluttering pass looking to locate Dixon. Went away from him. Icing will be waved off. Bolduc got crashed into there by Stemper. Kirk Meyer trying to shovel a backhand out of the zone, can't do so. Kirk Meyer then ties up the captain Stemper there, and a hand pass will be called as Kirk Meyer and Stemper, with some words for each other, they're going to make this face-off come outside of the Knights' end. Signaling to the Rattlers' ends. Looks like this face-off comes back into the defensive end for Team Green. 14:30 to go here in period number 2. Arten Borisov, the lone goal scorer here tonight. Best of 3 series here in the second round. Max the series can go is 5 games, and then from the conference final and the finals will all be a 7-game series. Walensky crashed into there by Christensen. If they need to get any offense going, it's coming off the stick of this man. His blistering shot there, Radchenko lost it. Was able to make the save. That's the only thing that matters. Walensky chasing after Bolduc, who took a look beside him and saw number 17 in green coming. Those two shuffle away into the corner, trying to battle that puck. Iannalo trying to strip it free. Dixon ran into a hip check by Wick. Wick still after the pucker. Check that Christensen. A back pass does not come out of the zone. Carlson lost the handle, and a good stick handling move made by Christensen. And he can hit his own man Dorr on the drop pass, but it stays in. Dorr trying to move his way back to the slot area, can't do so. His pass was worked across for Dixon. A drop for Isaac Carlson, and he has Bunzeniks the trailer. Can't use him here, and it's Matis Jonas to take it away for the Knights. 9 and white leads all Knights of Meaford in playoff points with 4. Stops up and puts the body into Wennis. Hard on the puck, handler to the Knights still have it from the blue line. It's Kalina. His shot deflected in front there by Jaden Bull, and it tipped wide. Dixon trying to clear the zone, and he can't do so. The Knights really hemming Bradford in their own end right now, but it's Bunzeniks to play it off the boards. Horetsky can't locate it in time, so he puts it further into a place where Wick is already there. Rattlers finally are able to get that puck through to center. They need a line change on. Dixon in exchange for Masakov. It's the puck carrier, Kalina, I beg your pardon, dumping it back in for the Knights. Jonathan Wick trying to toe jug his way around Bunzeniks, can't do so. Jaden Bull trying to keep it alive, can't. Rattlers looking a little sloppy right now. Here with 12:30 to go here in the second period. Horetsky trying to clear that puck away for Jonathan Wennis, but it's Jaden Bull right into the offensive lane. Kalina will pump it back into the opposite corner, rattle it across. Carlson takes a look behind him. McNally coming in to lay the check on him. Bunzeniks can clear the zone. It'll go away. Kalina and this offensive unit for the Knights pretty tired as well. McNally can't race up to that one in time. It's Wennis to slap it away for Masakov. Trying to locate Lucenius. Went away from him, and so he and Langton will do battle into the corner. The young Finn tying up Langton into the boards. Kalina got the body thrown into there by Masakov. Kicks it across for Langton's corner. Zakharov all after him. McClellan trying to work a well. Langton tripping over the red line as McNally can give his way back in, but it's flagged away by Pavlenko, and a chance coming up here for the Rattlers and Masakov, but they're going to call it offside. Fortunate break for Team Green. Over Mom from the faceoff, they push it further. Borisov calling for it. Belisle trying to get it across the net mouth. Examov is down, but the Knights locate it. Christensen trying to skate his way out of danger. The forward with nearly gave it away in front there, but it's Borisov back after it there. He's able to force it back into his own defensive end. This will not go for an icing, as Radchenko will rattle it back across, but it's kept alive there and worked back to the front of the net looking for Gilbert. Wasn't there in time. Pavlenko in a quick snap pass from Borisov. Malm heading towards the goal. Great defensive stick made. They lose possession though. Rattlers are back in. Belisle can't get a shot away. Back into there by Malm. Contact down by Pavlenko. A tip shot there by Borisov. Got the bout of Examov. Christensen trying to start it on further. Pavlenko backpedaling. You can fork it off the end boards and leave it for defenseman Matvei Munetz. It's the opposite corner. Brendan Walensky there has him in Belisle in front. Trying to use him here, and it got squibbed wide. Iannalo plays it off the high glass, and so Wennis can retreat back into his own end and leave it for his defenseman Matvei Munetz. Line changes on for both teams, mainly on the forward side. Good reception there from Aaron Stemper. He can cut his way through the maze of Knight players. Got his way free into the corner with the puck. Aaron Stemper can tap it back to the blue line. Hoffman's shot there, glove down by Examov. the regular season, the Knights of Meaford had a 26-14-4 record. They were 5th in the Northern Division. Some consider an upset against the Knights of Meaford, or against the West Nipissing Lynx in their first round matchup. The Rattlers coming in, the heavy favorites, a record of 37-3-2. One of those losses were to these same Knights of Meaford. Hoffman over skating. Got bumped into there by Crote. Rattlers trying to stir some offense going here. Jonathan Wennis leaving it for Carlson. He loves to do this play. Carlson up top there, and it's caught and saw through all the way by Examov with that quick glove. This season, the Rattlers took the season series against the Knights by a score of 6-1. They outscored the Knights by 41-24. Winner of the series plays the winner of the Ville-Marie Wasaga series. Hoffman's getting into that one. Another snatch out of the air, and he makes it look easy, does he? Clean face-off win. They're going to try again with Wennis in a drive, and it just went wide. Jonathan Wennis can really bring it. One of the more underrated shots. Doesn't use the slap shot that much, but when he does, look out. Bunzenique's tied up there by Langton. Langton's able to locate that puck, can't get it to McNally. Anders Bunzenique's leaving it for Oliver Lindquist. Stops up on the blue line, lots of pressure into the blue line, but they can fork it back down low. Lindquist from Carlson, got it, Lindquist rang off the post, rebound, Examov's down, the puck was loose in the crease, and Langton helping out Examov there to cover it back up. With 9:12 to go, the Rattlers that close to a 2-goal lead. Both teams get a change on. Arvid Mom's line against the Christensen line. Door on the face-off for the Knights, can't pull it back. Good win for Arvid. Shot from the blue line into the breadbasket of Examov, and no rebound, but some shoving after the whistle sounds. Back behind the play, Orkov nose to nose with Christensen. Won't see them on the ice together as the defensive line change on. Munets and Pavlenko, the two Russians, make their way onto the ice. Arvid Mom on door again. Another win for Arvid Mom. Munets on a rushing effort. Rattled it back along by Garek, but it's Pavlenko's puck to play. Shot it right into the feet of Gilbert, and he's able to backhand it from a whirling play as Arvid Mom retreats back into his own end. Mom lost the handle. Christensen, a curl and drag, and he just snapped it wide. Took a bump for Pavlenko as soon as he released it. Grondin from the blue line right into the glove of Radchenko, and they're going to get an offensive face-off here as Christensen and Pavlenko doing a little bit of cross-checking back and forth. First period was all about the physicality it seemed between these two teams. Within the first minute, 3 electric hits thrown on to start this contest. Here in the second period, more of a finesse game, more the players want to try to drive the offense, get pucks towards the net, kind of focusing on the physical play after, just worrying they'll get their offense settled and good. Munets, Pavlenko. Brendan Walensky trying to skate up to it, but the netminder Examov comes out in a safe play, plays it off the high glass, and comes back out of the zone for Pavlenko. Has to wait for Walensky, does, and so he fires it back in for 17's corner. Jaden Bull given away there. Stemper works it back just wide of the netminder Examov. Grondin's puck to play, and he shovels it back out of the zone. Drops for Jaden Bull, who's going to make a hard snap pass to find Jonathan Wick. A good curl drag move around Stemper, but he plays the body on him, not allowing him to get into the zone deeper, and so the Rattlers fork it back to the offensive blue line there, and it's touched back along. Munets for Stemper, and he backs it away for Dickinson. Curling back behind the plays, Dixon still with it, 20 in green, plays into the corner, Stemper after it. The Rattlers captain has a man open from the blue line, we'll find him here. Pavlenko to Matvei Munets. He'll get a shot, and it's gloved back down by Examov again. NG Christensen back onto the ice here. Seems to be on the ice every other shift, and why wouldn't he? Right off the face-off, and a shot there. Save off of David Majerchek. Majerchek back after it. Jonathan Wennis, a nice move on Ianalo. Jonathan Wennis, and he corked it wide. Comes back for Majerchek with the netminder Examov down. David Majerchek to the blue line. It comes for Hoffman. A tip in front there by Masakov, and it goes wide. Christensen there gets dumped by Masakov. Sakharov trying to do the same on his man. It comes to Crozier. He can whip it back across, but it's kept alive there by Hoffman. Flat-footed Hoffman gives it across Masakov. Shot there, tipped wide. May have hit Zakharov as the puck gets touched up by the Knights. A loose neck guard back behind the play. It looks like it belongs to Christensen. So they'll make their way off onto the ice in a change-on. Carlson's line comes on with Lindquist and Bunzini, Koretsky and Orkov on defense. Kirkmeyer getting waved out of the face-off. Colin McNally can't pull it back, but it's going to be possession right off the face-off for McClellan. Active stick and a good one made by Orkov, forcing the Knights to just dump it back into the opposite end. Kirkmeyer overskated it. It comes for Anders Bunziniks, who makes a beautiful move. Bunziniks got it across there, but Lindquist is too far behind him. Roman Orkov faked the shot. Martin Horetsky, his shot right into the glove of Examov. And if you're the Rattlers, start shooting at the blocker side. You know Examov, but right now it's pretty much unbeatable over the glove. Try to work it to the blocker side. See what you can get there. You have more opportunity to get a rebound shooting on the blocker side than you do the glove side. Tap back to the blue line in Pavlenko. His shot, I can tell he was going for the blocker side. A quick up and it's touched. Bobbled back in, so Dora pressured every step of the way there by Bunziniks, and he stripped the puck right in front as Lindquist got a spear fork after it. Right in front there, and it creams just wide of Lindquist. The puck seems to be following 91 right now. Keep your eye on him. Dora on a shot block, who can clear it back for the Knights, and it's Christensen racing up to it. Look out, big check thrown on as Pavlenko tried to get a piece of Christensen. Carlson got held down. Gilbert. Knights might have a chance here with Gilbert. Shot there, blocked in front by Bunziniks. He can score 100 points, but he can play terrific defenses. Anders Bunziniks. Carlson high slot, got it to Bunziniks. Dogzamovs is down. Puck is loose for Bunziniks. Try to pump it back to the blue line for Pavlenko, but it gets to him here. Low shot there, went wide into the corner. Carlson can pick it up for the Rattlers. Lindquist is tired. He heads off on a change. Belisle makes his way on. Isaac Carlson, a switch up. Belisle shot there right into the glove of Examov. Kareem Examov take a bow right now. He has been playing lights out here tonight for the Knights of Meaford. Of course, in the shootout in Game 2 against the Lynx, he won the series with a shootout winning stop to punch their ticket to this very game here tonight. Shot off the face-off again. They love that play. That was Belisle just grazing the top. Jonathan Wennis will get it towards the net. Shot wide on the glove handle. Hoffman back in. He can pump it back behind the net. Arvid Baum to regather away from Garek. Arvid Baum try to pump it back to the front area. Can't do so. Knights having trouble clearing their own end. They can finally get it back across, and it's Jonathan Wick. Crossing pass, and it just rolls over the stick of Jaden Bull. Blue line, it comes to Garek. 77 in white, pumps it back. It's going to come to Jonas there on a shot there. Snared down by Radchenko. Pretty good showing here tonight for the Knights of Meaford's fans here tonight. To the left of me, the whole section of the building, all Knights of Meaford fans, even some kids running around in some Knights of Meaford jerseys. Pretty good fan base they got there in Meaford. Salute to all the Meaford fans watching here on YouTube and in attendance here tonight. Garek and that loose puck just squibbed wide of the netminder Radchenko. Loose puck comes to Wick, a shot, save made for Radchenko. Bobbles into the corner. Dixon trying to clear the zone, but he's going to leave it for the captain, Stemper. Has Brendan Walensky with some room, but they're going to call Stemper offside. Looked to be okay from our vantage point up here, but of course the linesman much better position in view, of course, on ice level. Langton's line defensively comes back out. Gilbert's line forward lines. Evan Deere, the Brockville, Ontario native, will line on the face-off, and he's able to win it against Pontiac, who, in my opinion, one of the better face-off men in the league. Orkov took a look behind him. Gilbert was coming. Martin Heretsky. A quick up over the reach of Oliver Lindquist. Christensen tried to bobble his way back in. Orkov took the body on Christensen. Heretsky skate the stick play, try to work it back for Isaac Carlson. Found him here. Bunzenix is coming on the far side, trying to locate him here, crashing towards the net. We'll give it to Lindquist. His shot into the glove. Rebound is loose, but the whistle has sounded. Karim Examov stealing the show right now for the Knights of Meaford. A glorious stop and a fortuitous early whistle in the Knights of Meaford favor. Ozone faceoff coming right back, and the Rattlers maybe with a little frustration coming on. Every puck they seem to throw on goal has been swallowed up with no rebound from Examov. That one tipped up by a stick of Christensen, and so it'll stay inside the Knights zone. 4:04 remains here in the second period. Artem Borisov's goal early within the first minute of the second period is the only goal that stands so far here in this round 2, game 1 of the Russell Cup playoffs. Carlson, Lindquist scores! Oliver Lindquist! Swede to Swede combination, Carlson to Lindquist. The Rattlers have doubled down. They lead 2-0. Again, it's those quick face-off wins, those shots right off the face-off, finally works to the Rattlers' advantage. The netminder Examov couldn't get in position in time, and he's beaten cleanly over the glove hand. Maybe he is beatable on that hand. Must be a huge, confident lifter for the Bradford Rattlers. With 27 goals in the regular season, gets his first career playoff goal as a Bradford Rattler. Bunzenix and Carlson go figure on the assists for Lindquist. This has been the top line for the Rattlers all season long, and in my opinion, maybe one of the best lines all of the GMHL this season. It's only the second time in Bradford Rattler history 2 players have had 100 or more points in the regular season. And I believe the last time that happened, as we have a delayed penalty upcoming, it's going to be Masakov heading to the penalty box for a slashing call. Last time I believe the Rattlers had 2 players with over 100 points. It was Blake Keller and Blake Anderson, a 2-Blake connection there. That was the first Russell Cup that they won 2 years ago. That was the first of their back-to-back cups here. Knights get another chance on the man advantage. 14% all year long in the regular season. They are 0 for 1 here tonight. Didn't really get much offense on their last power play. Let's see if they can cut the Rattler lead within half. Examov thought about a quick up. Maximilian N.G. Christensen, 96 in white for the Knights. Plays it across for Kalina, who taps it back in. Jonathan Wenitz, the only player there, but he pumped it right to Matis Jonas. Stemper after the puck, it's Christensen. Back into the corner, Jonas. Hard shot by Kalina, save Radchenko. Rebound is loose in front. Gilbert trying to stuff it in, and the whistle sounds. The always technically sound Nikita Radchenko covering the lower part of the net in a hurry. Keeping this a 2-goal lead for his team. Still a minute 30 to go on the power play. Knights with possession. Kalina Christensen, his shot, and he scores! Maximilian N.G. Christensen on the power play cuts the Rattler lead within half. And that's going to be one Radchenko wants to have back. Christensen picks up his second goal in the playoffs, his 4th point. Tied with the team lead in playoff scoring with Matis Jonas. And with 2:55 to go here in the second period, the Knights have answered. Hoffman back in. Try to answer it right back out of the Rattlers. They come back in with Hoffman, and he just grazed the glass. Wennis keeping it. Belle-Isle, hard pass out of the reach of Arvid Malm, and so it's correct. Leaving it for McNally. Too far behind him, trying to force it back on Wennis, and so McNally can fork it away off the high glass. And possession just out of the reach of Hoffman. McClellan. Jacob Belle-Isle. Pass is picked off there by Gilbert. His shot fluttering wide of Radchenko. Jonathan Wennis, 2:10 to go in the period. Little sloppy for this most recent breakout for the Rattlers as Christensen try to work his way back in. Dorr try to work it back to the slot area. That was Gilbert all alone cruising in front. Malm trying to pry that puck free. It does come loose for Arvid, but Max Christensen is all over him. Trying to pick his pocket as Christensen lost the handle, and so it's Artem Borisov to skate it out as the defensive end. Hobbled it at center, and so it's slapped back in by Dorr, but he's going to argue he was at center. In my opinion, it looked to be a good clearance down to the length of the ice, as there's some heckling of the ref going on from the Meaford faithful that are here tonight. Understandably so, I can get their frustration. Walensky to the blue line. Matvey Minets, his shot there, and it's sought after all the way through as Stemper is at the doorstep trying to cover the eyes of the netminder as look out here at center. Pavlenko and Minets get jostling with Gilbert and Christensen. Not too sure who or how started that altercation, but there was one. 1:36 to go here in the second period. Stemper's line comes on, the captain of the Rattlers. He's trying to get an answering goal. Meaford got the most recent one. It is now a very, very interesting game. One shot can decide the whole fate of tonight's contest, the way this game has been so tightly played. Dixon, a very good touch-up by him, allows the icing to be waved off, and Walensky to give chase, but it's a good move there by Jonas, getting by Walensky and Dixon. Grondin plays it in. Jonathan Wick plays into the corner of Jaden Bull, being harassed there by Matvey Minets. Good play there by Jaden Bull. Trying to look it back. It's off the mask of Radchenko and bobbles loose. The Knights are celebrating that it's in. No signal of the goal. Go here in the second period. Big goes on face-off for the Knights, but it's going to be Bunzeniks on the face-off win, leaving it for Lindquist. Got it as far as center, Langton, a quick up and coming back in is the speedy Matis Jonas. Radchenko out of his cage, Gilbert leaving it down low for Jonas. 4 points in these playoffs in 2 games for him. Jonas there, long shot by Langton, just got a touch of it was Radchenko. Jonas back in with 35 to go. Clinton Eakes skating after that one with Gilbert. He goes in between he and Lindquist. Christensen back after it, trying to pull it back in front of the net mouth, can't do so. Hoffman taking the body on him, but it's Christensen. A long, forceful pass found Kalina. Kalina trying to work it from his backhand, can't get much offense there, trying to work it back in front of the net mouth. Skated away for Lindquist, and he has 15 seconds to work with here. Carlson, and a good pick thrown on there by Lindquist. Carlson, and a good move there in front. Lindquist a shot there, and he got the glass. Lindquist on a back check, played away from Gilbert. Carlson with 2 seconds to go gets pinned up along the boards, and that will conclude the second period. And a roughing call on Gilbert as Carlson got shoved to the ice. Bradford Rattlers will begin this third period on the power play from that roughing call on Ethan Gilbert. And so after 40 minutes of play, the Knights of Meaford get one back. It's 2-1. We'll be back in 14 minutes time for the third. The third period set to get underway here from the BWG here in Bradford. The late second period penalty for Ethan Gilbert now goes up on the scoreboard, so they start the second period down a man. Rattlers with a very potent power play, and they get to work here, trying to regain that 2-goal lead they had in the second period before. N.G. Christensen got it back as Alfred Malm makes a hit, and that's going to wipe out the power play. They're going to call him on a roughing. So the Finnsburg, Sweden native will head off for 2 minutes here. 4-on-4 action here, more room per man right now. Bunsenix and Carlson, the two forwards for the Rattlers. Wick and Christensen, no surprise, these one for the Knights of Meaford. Bunsenix can pull it back. Carlson can't reach up to a time. Kalina, shot there, blocked by his own man. Wick goes into the corner, got his stick tied up there by Hoffman. Christensen, tied up there by Jonathan Wennis. Rattlers doing this a lot on the penalty kill, or back to 4-on-4, just tying up the men and letting someone else come in to support the puck handler and pry it out of the battle and win it out of the length of the ice. As you see Christensen leaving it for Jonas, but he fanned on the shot there. Coming back along as Carlson and Bunsenix on a 2-on-1, trying to relay it to Bunsenix. Pass too far away from him. Carlson with Kalina all over him. He punches it away behind the netminder Examov. Maximilian N.G. Christensen, the lone goal scorer for the Knights. Rattlers trying to argue too many men on the ice. Christensen, a good stop back as Jaden Bull, the one forward, coming down the other side. You'll hit center, dump in and go off on a change. Pavlenko curls it back. McNally hard after the puck, and he's able to force it back into the corner. Pavlenko works it across, and it's going to be Matvei Munetz. Can't find his man. Bunsenix heading off on a change. It's the Waletsky and Stemper lineup. DDD pass from Munetz and Pavlenko, a pair of Russians. On this feed, he hits center and dumps to the opposite corner. Aaron Stemper thereafter at the Rattlers captain. A sharp angle bid there and a save for Karim Examov. Still 20 seconds to go on the Gilbert penalty. 35 to go on the Arvid Malm penalty. Walensky, Stemper, Wennis, and Hoffman. McNally and Jaden Bull. Langton and Grondin. 8 players out right now. Jaden Bull can't get it by William Hoffman. Waletsky, a touch up, and it's Aaron Stemper with a head of speed. Stemper trying to split his way in front of Langton, but he's able to cross-check him up high, and that's going to be a delayed penalty. As soon as Gilbert comes back on, it's a shot from range into the breadbasket of Radchenko. And 17:55 to go here in the third period. For 11 seconds, the Knights of Meaford are going to get a 5-on-3. Carlson, Hoffman, Wennis. The 3 on for the Rattlers. Wick, Gilbert, Christensen, Jonas, and Kalina. Face-off win for the Knights. They have it. Kalina can't get a shot away. Gives it back for Jonas. Kalina, his drive in front there, blocked by Gilbert. Kalina back after it. 1 penalty set to expire. Malm is back onto the ice. Christensen, his shot there, fluttered wide into the corner. Picked up by Kalina. Trying to work it back to the front. Rebound, it pumps back loose as Hoffman goes into the corner. Gilbert and Wick on him. Gilbert trying to work it back to the net mouth, can't do so. Gilbert 15 in white, out of the box, onto the ice on this power play. Wick back to the blue line. It's Kalina. His shot there just wide of Radchenko. Christensen from the corner boards. Stick handling his way to the blue line. Jonas fanning on the shot there, but an even better drop pass to Kalina. Rink wide, it comes for Christensen. Reaches up to that one. Arvid Malm after him, but it's Matis Jonas taking it there. Kalina's drive, and he teed it wide. Christensen, what a pass. He found Jonas. Stripped off the puck by Isaac Carlson. Has a chance here shorthanded. At the end of his shift, makes a smart play and just dumps to the opposite corner. Kalina leaving it for Matis Jonas, native of Limbach, Slovakia. 17 points on the year. He can work it across for Christensen. Back for Jonas. Christensen blocked the shot there, but it comes back for Pavlenko, trying to shovel it from his backhand. Waletsky will try to do the same, and it does come out of the zone. Knights need to tag back up. Bad Minets can't get it by Jonas. 9 in white from center, going left to right from your screen right now. Coming back in is Crotier, trying to get by Pavlenko there, and it's a stick save made for Radchenko into the corner. One man without a stick. Jonas, a good keep out the line. Christensen all open in front of the one-time shot there, and Radchenko makes the save. We mentioned earlier in the first period, Christensen working on his one-time shots and warm-ups in that exact same position he was in right there. The Aaron Stemper minor penalty only has 17 seconds remaining until we're back to 5-on-5. In the regular season, the Meaford Knights have 193 goals. They just need one more to tie it, and they still have time on the power play. Jaden Bull, a soft shot there right into the logo of Nikita Radchenko. 11 seconds to go on the power play, 16:06 to go in the third period. Bunzink's a little too early prior to the puck drop, and they can win it on the second effort. It's William Hoffman can skyrocket that one down the length of the ice, and this should do it for the Knights power play. Aaron Stemper back out onto the ice. Kirkmeyer overskated it. Isaac Carlson has the lane here, worked it back and across for Aaron Stemper. Stemper to Carlson, behind the back pass, looking for Bunzeniks, can't get the puck handler there. NG Christensen, look out, an interference call coming up against the Knights, and Meaford Garek stepped into Stemper. After taking a penalty, he then draws one. Aaron Stemper, a bit of a grin as he works his way, and look out, a bench minor called to the Knights of Meaford. Looks like a 5-on-3 full-length power play coming up for the Bradford Rattlers. Yes, 5-on-3 for 2 minutes. What an opportunity for Team Green to get the 2-goal lead right back. One defenseman on the ice, and it's Hoffman. Lindquist from the corner gives it across William Hoffman. Isaac Carlson shot there, tipped it wide. Hoffman back after it. It's picked off there by Carlson, and he has Carlson open. Lindquist, Carlson, he scores! Isaac Carlson! A power play goal, it's 3-1. Different goal scorers here tonight, 2 from the country of Sweden. Carlson, Lindquist, and Arten Borsov, the 3 goal scorers here tonight. Still a minute 35 to go on the man advantage, and it's this same unit on right now to cause more damage. It's Carlson. Slowly gains his way into the Knights' end. Carlson a drop, Bunzeniks, Hoffman in front there, or check that over at Malm. Hoffman, speaking of him, puck handler now. Carlson, hard snap pass, and it's Lindquist trying to get a lane open. Taps it back for Hoffman. Carlson from Lindquist. His shot looking for Bunzeniks on a tap-in play. Oliver Lindquist. Arvid Malm returned it back from Lindquist, and he got Bunzeniks. Returns it for Lindquist again. Lindquist across, what a pass. Carlson, and it's blocked there by Gilbert. Bunzeniks, one man going down. Nice pass. Arvid Malm. Oliver Lindquist. From the blue line it comes. William Hoffman back across Lindquist again. High slot zone chance down low. Bunzeniks, a sharp angle shot there. Save for Examov. Bullduke goes right after Arvid Malm after the whistle. Players get separated as a line change on for the Bradford Rattlers. Wenis and Nunez will be the defensemen coming back on. Still 47 seconds to go on the power play. Looks like this faceoff is coming outside the Knights of Meaford at center. Wick and Deere. Two forwards on for the Knights of Meaford. It's Stemper, Borisov, Walensky, Wennis, and Matvey Munetz. You're looking at Wennis now, and now to Matvey Munetz. Rattlers attacking from right to left. You see them at center of your screen. Borisov trying to cut his way in. Got it to Stemper. Blue line play, Matvey Munetz. D-to-D, it's Hoffman. Back for Matvey again. Takes a look, takes the shot there, and it bobbles loose behind the net. Stemper, the Rattlers captain, trying to locate it. Stemper got it from Hoffman. Back to Stemper, and they catch up with it. Have a man open down low. Stemper uses him here. Crossing past Borisov, and he shunned it wide. Pops over the stick of Hoffman. Wennis has to force it across from Borisov on the play from Stemper. Jonathan Wennis, his shot there, flag back down. Power play set to expire. Walensky got a pretty good shove into the face by Langton. We are back to 5 aside. Borisov from the corner. Sharp angle shot, tried his luck, but he just rattled it around to the opposite end of the ice where Matvey Munetz, the lone player there to take it for Jonathan Wennis. A collision in front of the Rattlers bench. Christensen and Borisov got a piece of each other. One Rattler getting there first to the play on Kalina. That's Aaron Stemper. Kalina still trying to hound that puck away. Jonathan Wick takes it, can't clear the zone. Good play for Lucinius getting into the passing lane, but that one does come out of the zone. Offside is called on Bradford. The winner of this series will meet the winner of the Wasaga Beach Ville Marie series, and you can bet that one is going to be a thrill right to the very end. Two dominant teams going at each other. Of course, Wasaga and Bradford, the only two teams in the league that did get a bye into the second round. Rattlers have that puck going from defense to offense. Neutral zone play for Bunzenigs. All Rattler players getting close and tight together. Jonas plays off the bank for Christensen. A hard snap pass, and he found Gilbert. Gilbert got around Pavlenko. Gilbert with a chance, but a back-checking effort made by Carlson. Carlson knows what it takes to be a GMHL champion. It's all about back-checking when the other team has the puck. And that's exactly what number 24 just did for Team Green. Bradford Rattlers coming into this series have won 6 straight round wins. Trying to make it 7 here tonight in advance to the divisional final. Neutrals on faceoff 1 for the Knights. Correct play to Christensen. Opposite play, Pavlenko given away there by Gilbert. Forked it across, and it's going to be Orakov's corner. That one, a blistering shot coming from Christensen. Radchenko got it with the blocker. Slap back behind the net, and Christensen trying to work it back in front. Stabbing after it there was Jonas. Has that bobbling puck into the corner, trying to work around the horn. Has Pavlenko on him, shrugs him down to the ice by the netminder Radchenko. A bobbling puck gets pinned up. Arvid Malm, a check on his man, and it does come back into the Knights of Meaford end. Jaden Bull on a long stretch pass. Roman Orikov there to flag it down. Went as far as center before it's snapped back in there by Gurek. Knights are offside, so they tag back up out of the zone. Gretzky with Aaron Stemper with a burst of speed. Coming back in is Walensky. Took a reverse hit there as that one comes right on goal, and a save for Exalmov gave Stemper a pretty good shove. Captain Aaron Stemper, his line. Remains out here for head coach Jason Moody, trying to win those on faceoff, and they will. A good play for Dixon coming back in. Jaden Bull's able to locate that puck and try to perk it free for Jonathan Wick. Icing will be waved off. Wennis to Hoffman. Quick up, Stemper nearly ran into there by Bolduc. Aaron Stemper, Jaden Bull on him will take the body on the Rattlers captain. Dixon can fork it back across into the corner for Stemper. Kirk Meyer got a piece of his own man going in for that hip check there. Wen does a good job keeping the zone alive. Plays it back to himself, a self-pass for Dixon. His shot rang it off the post! Dixon all that close to making it a 4-1 lead for Team Green. Stemper, good pressure. Walensky's drive, and he screamed it wide. Hoffman there down low into the corner for Dixon. Further back down low. Walensky leaving it for the captain, Stemper. Kirk Meyer all over him is 97 in white. Walensky trying to win that 50-50 battle, and he will to the blue line, but it's one man over skating it. Jonathan Wick coming back in. John Wick on a shot there, Radchenko to save, and he can swallow the rebound. Last minute line changes on. Masakov and Zakharov head off as Christensen right off the face-off, and a good block there by Lindquist. Grondin from the corner, another shot block as Kalina races back up to it. That shot just missed wide. Christensen was all alone in front of the net mouth there as that went bobbling away. It'll come back to Grondin from the blue line. He'll flutter it back into the corner there. Got written off the play there for Pavlenko. Lindquist trying to get that puck out of the zone, but it's the Norwegian native Christensen putting the body on one man. Jonas plays it across, picked off there by Carlson, and he sprung Lindquist. Bunzeniek's a good reception on that one, and a 3-on-2 starting out for Team Green. It's Bunzeniek's at center from his backhand, and it just can't go. Carlson there on a whirling shot there, save. Carlson again, and another one for Examov. Lindquist into the corner, plays it for Carlson. Oh, there's Bunzenieks, takes it there, trying to dangle his way out of trouble, but it's picked off there for Dorr, and he can get the glass on his backhand shovel attempt. Nikita Pavlenko back from his own end. Stuffed back in by Matvei Minets, and a line change on for the Bradford Rattlers. Masakov, Zakharov, and Lucinius. Zakharov are good at keeping at the blue line. Tomas Lucinius, 55 in green, plays it across. Danila Zakharov took a hit to make a play, but it's going to be Grondin to skate it out for McClellan. Leads it across for Colin McNally, racing after it. It's slapped away by Horetsky. McClellan a good check on his man. Orkov over skating the puck, has Zakharov on the near wing, and his defenseman Martin Horetsky to skate into this one. Horetsky a quick up for Tomas Lucinius. There's a chance here. Tomas Lucinius, save made for Examov, and he looks under him. The puck is caught up into his equipment right now, trying to locate it. Good look at the forward lineup there of Lucinius, Masakov, and Zakharov. Knights of Meaford have 8:23 left in this third period to get two. Jaden Bull, speaking of number 2, works his way back in, and a good active stick made by Roman Orikov. Jacob Belisle, fluttering pass went away from Borisov, kicked up there for Garek, and he can skate it across away from Jonas. Jaden Bull can blister a shot on goal, fought off there for Radchenko. Arvid Malm, Belisle there, he got a shoulder into him by Jonas. Roman Orikov can play the bank. It does come out of the zone. A good chip pass from Belisle, finding Arvid Malm. Malm will cut into the backhand forehand play, trying to stuff it in on Examov, who squared up to the post. That one shot back down by Garek, and it will not go for an icing call. It's going to be Jonathan Wennis. Retreating again back into his own end. A curl effort for Hoffman. He can make a curl and drag move at center. A dangerous play to be making a move like that, but when you're as skilled as Hoffman is, you can kind of get away with it. Crotier. Christensen off the half boards, lost the handle at Stemper. A draw pass, Brendan Walensky trying to skate his way into an open area, but he dropped it right to a Knight of Meaford. Gilbert on a fluttering pass to be caught there by Christensen, but it's a good job by Wennis cutting down the angle. Got hit into Wennis and into the referee, look out. Jonas keeps his own alive, plays it to the opposite corner. Christensen there. First one for the Knights of Meaford. Still on the possession of that puck is Christensen. Forks it across to Gilbert on a stuff attempt. Gilbert there. Still with it now. Gilbert trying to force it to the far side of the net mouth. Can't do so. It's broken up there by Dixon, and he can skate out 2-on-2 with Waletsky. Waletsky will meet Bolduc into the corner. He'll just tie his man up. Bunzanik surveys the steam to try to pry it loose. Always important to win these 50-50 battles. Bunzanik's trying to dangle his way free. Can't do so. Lindquist trying to follow the same, but it's going to be Bolduc to fire it back off the boards for Bull and drop it back to his own end for Langton. Hits the right side of center and floods in on goal to Radchenko, leaving it for his countrymen and Matvei Munetz. 6:10 to go here in the third period. Rattlers just need to hold on to this 2-goal lead. Carlson, a good drop, spots Bunzanik's, overskidding the puck, but he can curl it back to himself. Bunzanik's to Carlson, had a one-time chance, but it was blocked by the stick of Langton. Munetz, DDD, a pair of Russians, works the back up for Bunzanik's, leaving it for Carlson, has Lindquist in front of the net, both won't use him here. Lindquist in front for Carlson, and Wick try to slash it back out of the zone, and he'll find Christensen trying to get a step on Matvei Munetz. Christensen stops up, has a chance here. Christensen, a nice pass in front there, trying to locate Wick. Can't get him in time as the Rattlers defensively quickly back into the play. As you see, Isaac Carlson working his way from D to offense. Trying to go wide on Grondin. It's big Isaac Carlson. Got it to Arvid Malm, but he fanned on the shot. William Hoffman, Jonathan Wennis. Jacob Belisle works his way in. Belisle's shot there, stymied there by the block of Kalina. Christensen comes back in, a chance for the Knights, trying to work it back in, but it's forked away there by Artem Borisov. Trying to spot his men, Belisle can't do so, comes to him nonetheless off the shin pad of Kalina. Ianalo leaving it there for Gilbert, and so Jonas has to backpedal into his own end and give it across, picked off the stick of Borisov, and so Grondin back into his own end. 4:40 to go here in this final frame of regulation time. Kalina drops it up for Ianalo, lost the handle, and so it's Hoffman firing it back in. That one will go for an icing call. They're going to say Hoffman did not hit center in time, and so with 4:35 to go, icing call on Team Green. Close to 200 live viewers right now. Just want to say a quick thank you and a shout out to everyone watching at home on GMHL TV, YouTube Live, whatever the case may be. We thank you for tuning into this contest here, and it's been a great one. 3-1 for the Bradford Rattlers, 4:30 to go. We're in crunch time right now. First game always important in a series, and a delayed penalty upcoming, but on who? A touch up for Hoffman, and that gives you the signal. Arvid Malm makes his way to the penalty box. 2 minutes for roughing. Karim Aksamov has inched up to the hash marks area. Still 4 minutes to go. Maybe an early pull for the Knights. Jacob Kalina. Back after it again is Kalina. Lost it to Stemper off the stick of Wick. And then it's fired back down the length of the ice. Matis Jonas. Maximilian N.G. Christensen nearly stood into there by Stemper. Good dangling here for Christensen from Oslo, Norway. Pocket picked there by Waletsky, and you can hear the roar of the Rattler bench, leaving the captain Aaron Stemper alone. 1-on-3, and the Knights then make that 1-on-5. Still killing time is the Rattlers captain. Finally, possession to the Knights of Meaford, allowing Stemper to come back on a back-checking effort. Fluttering pass can find Jacob Kalina. Leaving it for Gilbert, he skates up to it. Drop pass, finding Kalina, try to pump it back into the corner. Nikita Pavlenko from his backhand. Trying to play it off the bank, leaving it for Isaac Carlson. Knights defenders have to backpedal, I beg your pardon. Carlson short-handed, his shot fought off there by Aksamov. Jonas from behind his own end now. Knight and White leaves it for his man, Max N.G. Christensen. Had one goal here tonight, the only goal for the Knights of Meaford. That did come on the man advantage. He gets an exchange off the bench for Jaden Bull, who lost the handle. Carlson back in from the pass of Lindquist. Carlson going wide, and a shot there fought off for Aksamov, and he'll elect to get a D-zone faceoff coming up with 2:49 to go, 31 seconds remaining in the power play. Wennis, Hoffman, Bunzeniks, Borisov. Bull with Kirk Meyer on this power play as you see Wennis trying to make a dangle in front there. Arten Borisov got a shot just blistered wide of Examov. Christensen, check that, Croteau. Try to flip it back out of the zone, and they have so here. Maybe a chance on a 3-on-1 if they hurry. Come back in is Kirk Meyer, and his shot got the glass. Jaden Bull with Bunzeniks all over him, trying to tie it back loose, and it's Wennis there. A diving effort made by Croteau allows Borisov to come back into the zone. Arten Borisov stops up, leaving it Bunzeniks. Well, it moves to the backhand, and he runs into Examov. Puck is loose. Referee yelling even. We're back to 5 aside. Christensen, nice move. No, can't get around Arvid Malm, who puts him into the boards. Garek, leaving it, Jonas. As you see the netminder Examov making his way to the bench for the extra attacker. 6-on-5 for the Knights of Meaford as Jonas lost his footing. Look out, Examov has to get his way back into the cage as you see Langton with Lindquist all over him, strips his pocket. Lindquist between the legs and scores! No, they're gonna wave it off. Are you kidding me? What a move thrown by Oliver Lindquist, went between the legs, but unfortunately the net has came loose. Coaching staff now for the Meaford Knights signaling a timeout here, and a 30-second timeout has been granted by the Knights of Meaford. But my oh my, Oliver Lindquist. Rewind the tape, folks. Go back and try to look at that feed again for Oliver Lindquist. If the net would have just stayed on, and if you watch these games, you know how easy and frequent these nets do come off its moorings. And of course, always at the worst times, as Oliver Lindquist is going to be having nightmares of that one if he finished on that one. Not much more Karim Examov can do here tonight. He's played himself almost a perfect game, keeping his team into this contest left and right. Every save seeming to be a grade A 10-bell ringing stop. If Knights get possession, expect Examov to bolt to the bench to make it a 6-on-5. As of right now, they are trapped in their own end with 1 minute 40 seconds to go in the third period. Arvid Malm on a face-off win. Jonas plays it across, and Examov makes his way to the bench for the extra attacker. 6-on-5 for the Knights of Meaford, trying to tie this thing up. That one shot from range. It goes near the rafters and just wide of the empty net. That one cleared in between these giant pipes and the actual roof up here in the rafters for the BWG. Almost like a dude-perfect trick shot trying to pull off there if that one was able to go in. Still a minute 27 to go here in the third period, 6-on-5. For the team donning the white and red. Jonas from the blue line kept it, shot it, save for Radchenko as Pavlenko got into it with Jaden Bull, and they're going to put Jaden Bull in the penalty box here. That forces Karim Examov back into the cage, and so with a minute 22, even if the Knights do pull the goal, it'll still just be an even 5-on-5. Meaford definitely missing the play of Kevin Demule, the Aurelia, Ontario native, out for the entire series. In 40 games, he had 77 points. 2 points in the 2 playoff games against West Nipissing. That was the series he did get injured in. Christensen, long pass finding Jonathan Wick. Jonathan Wick, he and Hoffman get held down. As you see, Carlson leaving across for Bunzeniks and Arvid Malm. Malm is the trailer. Bunzeniks is the man calling for it. Got it towards them, and the puck was loose for the taking around Examov. Under a minute to go here in the third period. You hear JR make it official. As you see Bunzeniks tying his man up and played it across for Hoffman. Trying to keep the zone alive, and he will. William Hoffman for his countryman Oliver Lindquist. Leaving it, Anders Bunzeniks from Hamilton, Ontario, and a stick save for Examov. 38 to go here in the third period. Knight still hemmed in their own end. They gotta try to get it up the rink as quickly as they can. Stemper off the faceoff goes into the corner. Walensky, some pretty good cross checks being thrown onto Bolduc right now. Wenis, Matvey Munetz, Arten Borsov, Munetz again. Matvey, ever so calmly giving it back for Wenis. Hard stretch pass and a forceful one, but over the stick of Gilbert. He's able to get it back down out of the zone. No, it's going to be Borsov to keep it. Borsov, stretch pass, finding Wenis. Got it in front, they're looking for Hoffman, can't get him. As Matvey Munetz takes it back with 5 seconds to go in the period. We'll let the fans take you home. Score here in game 1 of this second round meeting between the Knights and the Rattlers. Rattlers draw first blood. They take the game by a score of 3-1. Some power play heroics for Team Green, allowing them to get the much earned and deserved 1-0 series lead in this best of 3. Best of 5, you should say, in this 5-game series. First with 3 wins will move on to face either the winner of Ville-Marie and Wasaga. Big night for Radchenko. 3 different goal scorers here tonight, being Carlson, Borsov, and Lindquist. Game 2 will be out in Meaford, and expect their fans to be rocking in that building here. A great broadcast they have set up in Meaford. Highly recommend you guys check out Game 2 as you see the greeting between Thompson and Radchenko. That'll do it. For the Bradford Rattlers organization, this is Nick Stella wishing you all a good hockey night for now, and we will see you this Sunday for Game 3 of this series. Good night.